Hello. So yeah, where are we? We finished the back end. We've got to do the front end now, so we've got to take the seats out, floor, carpet out, try and get the dashboard out, and then try and get to the point where we can actually cut the windscreen out, and see if we can get it down to a whole floor, and get it to the point where we can sort of roll it onto its side and take off any other bits and bobs that we need to before we get the mini shell in. So anyway, let's get cracking. Let's see if we can get these door posts off with these sharp edges, and see how much we can get done in an hour. Alright, got ourselves down to the floor, cut the two posts off now, so we're really getting ourselves to the bare bones slowly. So yeah, it's getting there. Looks like the forklifts that delivered it had a fun time under the floor, so, but you know, it doesn't need to be flat, it's a race car, isn't it? So as long as it meets up. So the idea at the moment is to trim along here and take the whole floor off so it's all flappy, but then what we're going to do is we're going to weld mini seals and mini floor repairs to it to match the mini body. That's the idea. What we've also got to do is cut right across here, unpick where the bulkhead is, the rear bulkhead underneath the floor, shorten this floor, re-weld it back to this bulkhead again, because this is where the fuel tank is, so we can't really mess with this area. You can go back, or we could obviously just run an external tank, but I'm trying to do this on a bit of a budget, although cutting discs and blades could be mounting up. But anyway, yeah, so keep that back there. So yeah, pretty much the seats will be, instead of being there, they're going to be pretty much here. We're just going to have to see how it works. But yeah, that's fine. Current plan in my head, it keeps changing every night. I went through a phase of just looking for other cars last night, Allegros, Metros, BMW Minis, thinking might be just easy to fit. But most of my friends said no, so we're going to just stick with the classic Mini and just do our best. So what I'm planning on doing at the moment is to make it, I know I'm more than likely having an extended front end. I'm not even going to bother to try and do what other people do. So basically I'm going to try and have this maybe slightly a couple of inches longer, 1.5 inches, 2 inches longer than a standard Mini wheelbase, just to save me a little bit of hassle in certain areas, but also it just allows the extended front end to look a little bit better. But we shall see, because what's important is to try and bring the engine far enough backwards in relation to the body so we can actually fit a front end. So I guess that's something we need to sort out as well before we completely make our decision. Anyway, let's see how much of the dashboard I can rip out now. And I also might just trim up the other side of the wheel arch, just so I can see how far back we've got on this strut and how far we can do and take things. So let's do that first and have a ponder, because it allows me to think in the evenings. Okay, I've accurately trimmed this side off, so you can see what I'm trying to get to now. We're going to be very close to the top of these. I still think I might have to just lean them inwards a bit as well. I'm going to be replacing these McPherson struts with some cheap coilovers. So that hopefully the only expense I'm going to have to go for. Yeah, I know it'd be nice to get really expensive ones, but for the point being, I'm just going to go with some cheap coilovers. What that'll allow me to do is, one, obviously lower the car, because obviously it might sit quite high being a Subaru, but I might also, if I need to, lower this top area. If I lowered that by 1 inch, 2 inches, it might just give me enough to fit in the Mini. Obviously I can then compensate with the coilover. Obviously everything's not ideal, and it's not a real race car, because you know, you'd have proper suspension on a real race car and you mostly wouldn't even use a Mini, who knows. But anyway, so that's going to give me an idea. So yeah, what you can do is you can lean this side in, lead it inwards if I needed to, and just slot the top hole of the strut a fraction and lean them in. But as I said, I'm going to get a set of coilovers, but as you can see here, because the springs are quite big, so obviously a coilover is a lot narrower as well, so that'll take a lot of that away as well. Not too bad with the Mini, because it curves out like that on the rear quarter. So once I get down to here, I'm pretty much fine anyway. It's just near the top, where it's right near the window channel, rear window area. But yeah, that's looking good, isn't it? So yeah, hopefully you can see what's planning. Bosh, just Mini shell just gently sits on top. And so what you'd do is then, you know, this would all have to be extended out to be part of the rear quarter, and then great big fat arches to cover it. Well, that's the plan anyway. So as you can see, haven't started near the front. I need to double check the time, and we'll see if we can. What I need to do is try and get the dash out, and then once I've got the dash out, I can get to the front bulkhead, and hopefully get the reciprocating saw, which has been a lifesaver in this project so far. So as you can see, I'm slowly getting there. The other side I'm going to be a bit careful of at the moment. It's just a fuel fill. I need to remove all that and everything. But what I'll do is I'm going to trim the bulk of this off, and then we'll flip the car to the side once we've got rid of all this rubbish somehow. God knows I've still got to get rid of it. Man at the local tips going berserk with me. Household, I said, household. Alright, I've been crazy with the reciprocating saw. Windscreen's off, dashboard's out, airbag's still there because I'm balls the size of something. So yeah, we're getting slowly to what we need. All this has got to go yet. We're going to get it right down. All these side bits all going to be trimmed down, all gone. Anyone worried about me losing a bit of strength, don't panic. Roll cage sorted. Not got a problem there. Solves all your problems. So yeah, mini shells like, you know, there sort of thing. So all of that's got to go. All this door pillar, but that's fine. Going to be using the mini door pillar. Alright, big fucking alright. Mini door pillars. So that's not an issue. So yeah. Oops, sorry. Covering up the camera. So yeah, we'll just step across the car. So the shell's not far off now. Being sorted and rolled onto its side. Actually still weighs a bit, I expect, with all this. But we'll strip the dash down even more so we can see the bulkhead. Not sure what I'm doing yet with the pedals. Part of me thinks it would be nice to keep the Subaru brake setup. Even if I'd be interested to know if I can run it without the ABS and you just plug it straight into the front. Just to, I don't know how much people can see. So yeah, I don't know if anyone's done that before, let me know. And yeah, so a few cuts and bruises, but I'm alright. Yeah, we're getting there, so that's another episode, I think. We're getting closer. We'll get it all stripped down soon. We can get it down to its bare minimum, and we can get the old mini shell in and see what we're doing. As I said, we've got the back cut out here, so I'll take a couple of pictures so I can think about things. And bloody sleeve, and then we've got to work on the front. So as I said, be interested to see how much we can do. If I want a clubman front, I've got a bit more room where these turrets are. That I don't want to. Clubmans are for girls. But yeah, we shall see. Anyway, hope you enjoyed another episode. Pretty much the same standards as Project Binky, not. But yeah, getting there. I keep going positive one day, negative on another day about how this is coming along and what we're doing, but it's so early days yet, so let's not even worry about it. Let's just have fun cutting it up and see if we can get a body shell to actually fit. If we can't, we just scrap the old lot, don't we? Get back on with something else. So yeah. Alright guys, till next time, have some fun. Anybody who wants some scrap, I'll go get rid of it.